Currently underway, heats 1 and 2. Event number 33, the men's 400-yard individual medley. In lane 1 of heat number 1, it's Walter Carter of Oregon. Lane 2 is Martin Hahn of Phoenix. Lane 3 is Raymond Hamilton of Alaska. Lane 4 is John Bergman, the infamous John Bergman from Minnesota Masters, going all the way back to the first Nationals in 1970. Can you imagine? Kind of a surreal, and his family's here too, so hello family. Yoo-hoo, family! In lane number 5, Dennis Sawyer, Puget Sound. Lane 6 is Bob Stone of Las Vegas. Lane 7 is Fred Russell, Coach Fred Russell from Wisconsin Masters. And in lane number 8, it's William Van Horn of the Olympic Club. Over on the even side, heat number 2 of 14. Count them, 14 heats. Lane 1, Thomas McCarty of the Olympic Club. Lane 2, Craig Schaffer, Arizona Masters. Lane 3, Hop Bailey of Arizona. Lane 4 is Mark Anderson of Minnesota. Lane 5, Douglas Springer of Arizona. Lane 6, Stan LeMaster of Iowa. Corn-fed folks in Iowa. In lane number 7, Robert Corris of Wisconsin Masters. Lane 8 is Oz Osborne of Illinois. And lane 9, rounding out the field, is Bob Kolonkowski of Agua Masters. Coming up, heats 3 and 4, gentlemen. Heats 3 and 4.
I've been around. I've been around.
And on the odd side, in heat number 2, winning it with a lane number 5, 5:46.40. Heat number 2, and that's Douglas Springer of Arizona Masters. 5:46.40 gets it done. Next door in lane 6 with a 5:51.49. And that's Stan LeMaster of Iowa Masters. Next up, heat number 4. Next up, heat 4 on the even side. Next up, heat 3. Heat 3 on the odd side. We have a black ladies suit that was found in the women's locker room. It's a Speedo. It's got gold trim on it, and it's a black suit. It's a size 26, and it's here at the announcer's platform. It was found in the ladies' room. Winning heat number 1 in lane 7 with a 7:32.49. And that's Fred Russell. Way to go, Fred. Nicely done. 7:32.49. Coach of Wisconsin Masters, Fred Russell, wins his heat in a good time. And lane 8 next door with a 7:46.42. And that's William Van Horn of the Olympic Club. Heats 3 and 4 up next.
Great job.
Yeah, I can get him. Hey, if I could have the Bergman family, could I have John Bergman's family, the daughters and the missus, please hop on over to the announcer's platform. I need to see the Bergman family. Mr. John Bergman, who just swam his 400-yard individual medley in heat number 1. As we motor ahead, 2 heats, brand new set. It's heat 3 and 4 in the pool. Heats 3 and 4, event number 33, the men's 400-yard individual medley in the pool. Next up, heats 5 and 6. Heats 5 and 6 coming soon to a pool near you. Yes, indeed. If I could, Dan from US Masters Swimming is looking to see the Bergman family. Ladies, if you would. Daughters and the missus, if you would stop by the announcer's platform, we'd love to see you. Thanks so much. Coming in for the touch in the win, lane number 5, a 5:12.43 out of heat number 4. And that's Bill Davis. Hey, buddy, nice race, man. Yeah, that's Bill Davis out of Wisconsin Masters. A little backstory for Bill and I. Saw each other on the pool deck 2 days ago. Haven't seen each other since, I think, 1978. So it's a wonderful thing about the Masters community. Congratulations, Bill. Way to go. Feel free to stop by the announcer's platform when you get a moment after your warm down. So we got 2 winners from Wisconsin Masters, Bill Davis and Fred Russell. What do you know? Wisconsin Masters doing it. Next up, heat number 6 on the even side. Winning heat number 3, lane 3 with a 5:22.03. And that's Larry Wood of Longhorn, Hook'em Horns Aquatics. Next up on the odd side, it'll be heat number 5. On the even, heat number 6. Currently in the pool, it's a brand new set of heats. On the odd side, it's heat number 5 in lane number 1. Jim Callahan of New Albany Aquatics. Lane 2, Greg Sanchez of North Carolina. Lane 3 is Robert Kennegeiser of Keystone Aquatics. Lane 4 is Jeff Naylor of New England. Lane 5 is Tito Morales, brother to John, who's over in lane number 9. Tito Morales, UCLA Bruin Masters. In 6, Jim Sauer, Longhorn Aquatics, Hook'em Horns. In lane 7, Andy Dyer of Palmetto Masters. Lane 8 is Andreas Seit of Illinois Masters. And rounding out the field, brother to Tito, it's John Morales in lane number 9, Santa Rosa Masters. In heat number 6 on the even side, Bruce Hobson in lane 1, St. Louis area. Lane number 2 is David Reddington of Wisconsin Masters. Lane 3 is Kenton Jones of San Diego. Lane 4 is Brad Jones of Puget Sound. Lane 5 is Bill Elizondo of Fort Wayne YMCA Sharks. Lane 6 is Kent Johnson of Arizona Masters. Lane 7 is Christopher Seibin of Minnesota. And in lane 8, it's Theodore Collins of Arizona. That's your heats 5 and 6. Up next, gentlemen, 7 and 8. Heats 7 and 8, gentlemen, coming soon to a pool near you.
one said that thing, stupid. Hey, do you like my tattoo?
Sorry, I'm too big for you.
And rounding to turn for their final 50 is heat number 5 on the odd side. Currently heat number 6 in the breaststroke and the freestyle for some of those. And winning the heat, dead center, lane number 5 with a 4:45.94 to win heat number 5. And that is Tito Morales of UCLA Bruins. Brother John's over in lane number 9, getting 4th with a 4:57.48 out of Santa Rosa Masters. Back over dead center in lane number 4 in second place with a 4:48.88. And that's Jeff Naylor of New England. Up next, heat number 7. On the even side, winning heat number 6, lane 4, 4:46.93 does it. And that's Brad Jones of Puget Sound next door by lane number 3, second place with a 4:54.11. Kenton Jones. And into the pool goes heat number 7 on the odd side. Getting back to the even side, lane number 6, winner, chicken dinner. Lane 4 with a 4:46.93. Again, it's Brad Jones of Puget Sound. Next door to him in lane number 3 and second with a 4:54.11 is another Jones, Kenton Jones. I don't know, these guys related? Out of San Diego Swim, that's your 1-2 finish. Up next, heat number 8. We are totally jonesing, dude. Kind of like gelling, only different. And heat 8 is currently in the water as well. So we have a new set, heat 7 and 8 in lane 7, lane 1. Patrick McGinley of Rose Bowl. Lane 2 is Luis Duarte of Midtown Weston. Lane 3 is Edward Melanson of Colorado. Lane 4 is Chuck Pontier of Los Angeles Peninsula. Lane 5 is Daniel Phillips of Puget Sound. Lane 6 is Al Yeagers of Wildcat Alumni. Lane 7 is Thomas Grisa of Wisconsin Masters. Lane 8 is Robert McAdam of Greenville Splash. Lane number 9 is Carl Edgerton of Off Piste Aquatics. Over on the even side in heat number 8, lane 1, Andrew Ellis of UMAC Terrapin Masters. In lane 2, Terry Livingston of Central Florida Y. Lane 3 is Christoph St. Martin of Puget Sound. Lane 4 is Jeffrey Rodden, and that is the award winner of the Ransom Arthur Service Award. The man, the myth, the legend, Jeffrey Rodden, lane 4, Montgomery Ancient Mariners. Lane 5 is Lawrence Lee of North Carolina. Lane 6 is Mark McGee of Golden Road. Lane 7 is Ignacio Jimenez of Colorado. Lane 8 is Erwin Kratz of Arizona. Lane 9 is Jose Faria of Golden State. National record in heat number 8 of 4:16.57. National record in heat number 7 of 4:28.66. Coming up next, it's going to be heats number 9 and 10, heats 9 and 10 in just a wee bit. Again, wanted to mention that today at 9:30 over in the tennis court by the round table, there's going to be a Sprint Chapel service from 9:30 to 9:40 a.m. given by Brad Harrington and or April Cheadle of Puget Sound Masters. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. It's one of my favorite words, folks. Happy Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. And it is the 2019 U.S. Masters Swimming Spring National Championships here at the Keno Aquatic Center in Mesa, Arizona. Hallelujah. Outside on the final leg of the freestyle. Even side in the breaststroke, ready to turn. Good turn out of lane number 5. Wow, just powered off the wall on that one. Coming into the wall for the touch and the win. You betcha, with a time of 4:45.41. Winning heat number 7, and that's Daniel Phillips, Puget Sound Masters, 55-59 age group. 4:46. In second, lane number 6, 4:48.78. And that's Al Yeagers of Wildcat Alumni. Next up, it's going to be heat number 9, heat 9 on the way. Up on the even side, coming in for the touch. Yeah, 4:29.50, lane number 8. And that's Lawrence Lee, the man with 2 first names, North Carolina Masters. Followed over on the other side, on the outside, 4:33.82 in lane number 8. And that's Erwin Kratz of Arizona. Up next, heats 9 and 10. That was a close, wonderful start, almost uniform across the pool. Two heats as though there were one. Heats 9 and 10 in the pool. Heat number 9 and lane number 2, Eric Herman of St. Pete. Lane 3 is Steve Gunnell of Mission Viejo. Lane 4 is Eric Hansen of Palm Beach. Lane 5 is Kurt Grote of Oregon. Lane 6, Olympian Dave Wharton of New Albany. I'll be darned, that's cool. In lane number 7, it's John Landreth of Kenyon. Lane number 8, Nathan Asher of San Diego. And rounding up the field in lane number 9, it's Bill Quagliano of Nichols City Splash Swim Team. Heat number 10 on the even side, it's Kyle Algren of Club Tribe. In lane number 2, in lane number 3, Matt Miller of Oregon Masters. Lane 3 is Keith Hill of New Albany. Lane 5 is Daryl Stitch of Wisconsin Masters. Lane 6 is Craig Sinnell of West Hollywood Aquatics. Lane 7 is Douglas Dingledine. Oh, that's a great name, love that one. Douglas Dingledine of Merced Skimmers in lane number 7. Lane number 8 is Robert Van Andel of Oregon. And that is your 2 heats currently underway. Coming up next, heats 11 and 12. Gentlemen, heats 11 and 12. It is time to saddle up. It's your time, it's your turn. And we've got a duel in the pool, a veritable trifecta on the even side. Lanes 5, 6, and 7. Five, 6, and 7. Looks like lane starting to pull out and away. And heat number 10. And that's Douglas Dingledine of Merced. Who knew? Merced Skimmers as they flip into the freestyle, no pun intended. Still hanging with one another though. Douglas Dingledine does have about a half a body length lead with about a 75 freestyle left. And there he goes, ladies and gentlemen. Lane 7, heat number 10, Douglas Dingledine kicking it in. Putting the hammer down, and whatever they have left, this is where they lay it down. Lane number 6 coming on, that's Craig Sinnell of West Hollywood. Followed by lane 5, and that's Daryl Stitch of Wisconsin. Nice turn on Douglas's part. Oh yeah. And into the wall we go. Winning it with a time of 4:33.02. 4:33.02, Douglas Dingledine of Merced Skimmers. Next door, lane 6, Craig Sinnell of West Hollywood Aquatics. Time 4:34.22. And rounding out your top 3 finishers, Mr. Wisconsin himself, lane number 5 in 3rd place with a 4:37.19. And that's Daryl Stitch. Up next, heat number 12, heat 12. On the outside, winning heat number 9-7, 4:22.01. And winning the previous heat with a 4:22.01, lane number 5, winning heat number 9 is Kurt Grote of Oregon Masters. Fresh into the pool goes heat number 11 of 14 heats. As we get ready to start heat number 12 on the even side. And it's a brand new set of heats, 11 and 12. Heat 11, lane number 2, it's John Cole, unattached. Lane 3 is David Hamming of Illinois. Lane 4, Matt Roper of Davis. Lane 5 is Michael Malik of Palmetto. Lane 6, Tate Eklund of Rose Bowl. In 7, it's Aung San Yu of Arizona. Lane number 8 is George Dingledine, brother to Doug Dingledine. Oregon Masters in this case for George. In lane number 9, Joshua Burwald of Palm Beach Masters. Over on the even side in lane number 2 of heat number 12, Ross Hartley of New Albany in lane 2. Lane 3 is Mike Alexandrov of Golden Road. Lane 4 is Alexander Bazugli of Freedom Aquatics. Lane 5 is Jake Vogel of Austin. Lane 6 is Robert Del Torio of Golden Road. Lane 7 is Thomas St. Vincent of Ridgefield Aquatics. And in lane 8, it's Cito Arroyo, unattached. Heats 13 and 14 up next. Heats 13 and 14 up next.
Hey there, partner. I can say you got a camera right here. Side too, there's women's. There's women's and men's. Women are up next. Are you writing it on the wrong paper? What do you mean? No, because this is women. So flip it. All my men are up. Oh, are you guys? Oh. So we're on women. Women, chill out, bro.
And for the touch in the win, lane number 3 with a 4:31.81 wins heat number 11. And that's David Hamming of Illinois Masters. In second, lane 6, a 4:35.10. And that's Tate Eklund of Rose Bowl.
That's all right. You're not me, bro.
Up next, heat number 13. And off the blocks goes heat number 13.
Oh! This man jumped like
Winning heat number 2.
I got money on my guy. Let's put money on it. Oh, actually, all pretty much.
Heat number 14 on the way. Winning heat number 12 in lane 3 with a 404.74. And that's at Mike Alexandrov of Golden Road. Coming in second, lane number 5 with a 406.22. And that's Jake Vogel of Austin. Up next, the final heat of this event, heat number 14.
Are you guys still on men? Yeah, last guy. What heat is it? 14? Huh? What heat is it? 14? Heat 14? Huh? You guys have one more dude. There's one more heat after this. I know how I used to be in swim, as you can tell. It'll make me take my shirt off. I'll show you the back muscles.
And the final set of heats in this event, number 33, the men's 400-yard individual medley. Coming up after this, event 34, the women's version. That's the 400-yard individual medley. And ladies, you have a total of 17 heats in your event. Back to the odd side. In lane number 1, heat number 13, it's David Stiles of St. Pete. Lane 2 is David Reeder of Palmetto, the two Davids. In lane number 3 is Christoph Cortez of Fort Lauderdale. Lane 4, Casey Powers of Golden Road. Lane 5 is Dan Glazer Garbrick of Dayton Area Sharks. Lane 6 is Benjamin Bauschwitz of the University. Lane number 7 is Derek Knittel of Arizona Masters. Lane 8 is Zachary Windle of Arizona. And their teammate in lane 9, making it a trifecta of lanes 7, 8, and 9, it's Stephen Batchelder of Arizona. Over on the even side, heat number 14, lane 3. Avery Madrill of Puget Sound. Lane 4, Mitchell Gartland of Michigan. Lane 5 is Ryan Rosenbaum of Swimport Lauderdale. Lane 6 is Ryan Sebastian. Got a lot of doubling up on names here. This is great. So I've got the two Ryans in lanes 5 and 6. And Ryan Sebastian is of Michigan Masters. Lane 7, Sean Fisher of Rose Bowl. There you go. Coming up next, heats 1 and 2 of event number 34, the women's 400-yard individual medley.
There you go. Let's go, bro. You come on, you got.
And winning heat number 13, lane number 6 with a 408.04. And that's Benjamin Bauschwitz of University Masters. 4:08:04. Coming in second, lane number 5 with a 4:16:84, and that's Stan Glazer Garbrick of Dayton Area Sharks. Well, lane 6 winning it with a 3:58:35, winning heat number 14. And that's Ryan Sebastian of Michigan. Next door, lane number 5, another Ryan Rosenbaum of Fort Lauderdale. So we have the two Ryans. 1-2 finish in the heat number 14. Up next, heats 1 and 2, event 34, ladies. Heats 1 and 2 of event number 34, women's 400-yard individual medley.